guys, welcome to Talking RPGs. This is Ollie. I want some dungeon tiles. I don't have any. I tend to use a battle map, and I've been having a look on YouTube, like Black Magic Craft, that kind of thing, to see how people make them basically, and they all seem to use this polystyrene foam stuff. And not a lot of people know this, but I hate polystyrene foam. It's horrible stuff. I just don't like it. And also we don't make things out of polystyrene on here. We make things out of wood. So I've got an idea. It should be nice and easy. If you guys want to make them, dead easy. Pretty much a case of cut out the size of wood and then burning on the squares onto the top, and then decorating them with the burner as well. So let's go cut some wood. So while I was making these tiles, I changed my techniques a little bit. The first time around I was trying to use some of the different heads on the wood burner that I haven't really used that much before. And what I ended up doing was actually not using those at all. I started using the standard tip on it to do the lines, which does actually quite neat lines, relatively speaking. I mean, the one I was using had a slightly wider tip on it, which just wasn't finding the grooves where I'd made them with the knife. But yeah, I think the fact that it's not perfect and they're a bit wobbly gives it that sort of slightly distressed look that works quite well with D&D. And then for the edges, I stopped trying to use a flat bit to burn the edges. I just used the shaft of the burner itself, which worked really well. It took a little bit longer, but it was a lot easier to sort of make it look a bit more even and just burn up those edges, so you got a real idea of where the edge of the tile was versus the table. I think they look really good. I may try painting them, but just as they are, they work really well, and I'm really chuffed actually. And I think I'm going to make some more of these. I think I could definitely do with some more. I've been playing with some layouts with them, and yeah, I think a few more would be handy. But yeah, moving forward. See you later, guys. So for today's nice quick build, I managed to get a decent set of dungeon tiles without using any polystyrene, which, as I said before, not a fan of. And all the videos that I've found on making dungeon tiles, I've used this polystyrene foam core stuff, which I really don't like. These feel really robust, you know. You can throw them around, it's not going to be an issue. I think they look pretty cool. I mean, I might have a play with painting them at some point, but I do quite like the wood look. And as you can see on the edges, I just sort of burnt the edges in with the side of the wood burner, and then I've done the corners, the top corners as well. So when you put them next to each other, there's still a fairly distinct line. So I managed to get 2 of these 6x6 done. You can see all of my little mistakes on there, but I think it kind of adds to the character a little bit of the piece. They are rough around the edges. They're not perfect by any means. But I like them. I really do, and I think they look really nice on the table. So yeah, I did 2 6x6s. I've got 3 3x3s. I've got 2 1x6s, and I've got 3 of these 1x2s, and then I've got 2 of these 3x3s, and just from sat there burning away this afternoon, and it's quite relaxing. I put some music on, we're outside, ventilation for burning wood with, but also nice and sunny. And it's been really nice, and yeah, for a day in isolation, I think it's been pretty good, really. I'm really chuffed with these. Like, they take a little while to do, but for what you get out, I think it's well worth the time. And for people who don't like the polystyrene ones, or for whatever reason can't get hold of that as a material, or just aren't as confident with like painting, like these aren't even painted, and I think they look really good on the table. Like, if you're not confident with that kind of thing, you're not confident. And your other options are battle map, which is what I've been using up to this point, and has been alright. Using some of the cardboard scenery, or like the paper rollout ones, or the plastic rollout ones, which are alright and they look really cool, and you know, they give you a good sense of the space, but you can't like rearrange them or move them. They are just what they are. Or you can buy dungeon tiles, and I spent £7 on a big old sheet of this ply stuff a while ago. It's been hanging around my workshop for ages, and I have got so many of these to burn. Like, looking at it as a this afternoon, I was like, I'm not going to get all this done this afternoon. But just having this amount here, I think I could make a decent dungeon out of it, and have it almost like, as you know, as people come out of one room, you can actually reuse the tiles, so you don't actually need that many. I would like to have a few more sort of scenery items. I think that's maybe the next thing to start looking at, is chests and doors and maybe some walls. I don't know about the walls. Maybe at the end of the day you could just like prop one of these up on its side, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, maybe some walls, maybe some doors, some chests, some trees, some columns maybe. And yeah, I mean, if you've got it to hand, this hasn't cost me anything except an afternoon. And I haven't had to buy any foam, which I didn't have anyway. I was using two tools if you include the table saw to cut it all out, but you don't even need a table saw to do that. You can do it with a hacksaw or whatever you've got to hand that'll cut wood, jigsaw. You know, line up something nice and straight so you cut it. But 2 tools, an afternoon, not even £7 of material, because I made that dice tower out of the same sheet. And what else have I made? I made a couple of things out of one sheet of £7 sheet of wood. I'm not complaining. I think this is alright, and I think it's going to look really good on the table. I hope this has given you some ideas, guys, and you'd like the video and like to see in this process. And yeah, we'll see you again soon. Cheers then, bye.